Good morning. So today we're gonna take out this this Ponderosa pine. We considered putting it this way, which I got a good path that I could follow it through there. But with these long limbs hitting the ground, what could happen is those limbs, they become spring loaded, and we have our windows and our siding right here. And one of those limbs could become spring loaded and shoot off and cause some really bad damage. I mean, that would definitely make it easier on the cleanup, which this is no cleanup job. I'm gonna limit and bucket for her, and she's gonna burn the limbs. She's a pretty do-it-yourself kind of person, which is great. I think everybody should be like that. More people should be like that in the world. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cone off the road, and she's gonna guard one side. We're way up here in the mountains and there's not a lot of traffic, but I'm gonna follow it across the road. Then we'll just hurry up and cut it up and get it out to the side for her. It's a nice, beautiful morning. No, I'm not putting a rope in the tree. I've had a little bit of ridicule for that on the YouTube, guys saying, oh, you should have had a rope in it, this and that. And my answer to that is why I don't put a rope in every tree is the short answer would be because I don't feel like it, and it doesn't need to happen. A lot of arborists, they get stuck in this way of feeling like they have to have a rope in every single tree. And I've worked for companies that require that, especially doing the line clearance and all that. It's not necessary. You know, I trust my ability, I trust my judgment. I know what kind of holding wood I need to keep on the tree. I'm able to determine a side lean or a front lean. What could happen is you're using a rope every day and you just become complacent. It's not necessary. It's just, honestly, it's a waste of time sometimes. So I feel good about following this thing away from the house, which is what I'm gonna do. I could easily throw a rope in it, run it across the road and hook a 5-to-1 and all that, but that's completely unnecessary in my book. So to each is their own. Everybody's gonna do it their way. You know, in the line clearance field, some companies we would work for, they would actually require 2 ropes in every tree. A pull rope to pull it in the direction you want it to go, and an anchor rope 90 degrees from whatever structure, which would be the facilities, the power lines that you're trying to miss. So that anchor rope would prevent it from tearing out, and then the pull rope would get it going in the direction you want. There's a lot that goes into this kind of stuff. I think you need to be well-rounded. Some guys would come up here and they'd bid super high on this job because they feel like they got to climb it. A lot of guys throw the ball. It takes them a long time to throw it. It's just not necessary all the time. So I'm gonna fall this tree out here in the road. I'm out here by myself today. It's just a small fall, and then I got some other little trimming to do later. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'll put the helmet cam on. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. God bless. Everybody stay safe out there and be productive. Oh, one thing I was gonna say is there are situations when you do need a rope in the tree. And I put ropes in trees all the time. You just gotta be able to determine that. And if you can't, then yeah, you should probably put a rope in a tree. Shoot, put 3 ropes in a tree if you feel like you don't trust your abilities. Don't need a rope in every tree. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run the 462 today. I've been grinding my chains on a Symington, and I've been playing with my angles a little bit, trying to get it to where I like it. It's been coming out good. Been getting really good results. I'm so grateful that God has given me the opportunity to have the funds to buy those kind of things, and just feeling really blessed. Praise Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Everybody have a blessed day. All right, so I'm gonna lay this tree right across there. so the tree's down. We fell it across the road. Like I said, we had a good path to fall it up that way, but I didn't want to take the risk of one of those limbs snapping and like breaking a window and or tearing up the siding. Then I'd be responsible for fixing it. So it was easier just to lay it across this way. We coned off the road, and we held traffic on the other side. It's a really not very busy road, but we were using good communication, and the lady I'm working for, she's very capable, so I felt comfortable doing that. One might say, hey, well, you fell it across the road. What if you put a hole in the road? I'd say the snow plows do enough damage to this road, and the way I dropped it across the embankment over to this embankment, it was a low risk. And if I had to go get asphalt mix, if I put a big hole, I would do that. I'd rather do that than fix a hole in the house, and they'd have to live with that. We got a storm coming and all that. So as you can see, the road is fine. We fell it across with no rope. It wasn't necessary. It would have been a waste of time. That I would have had to dig the rope out and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, we're logging out. Everything's good. I'm gonna go do a little bit of trimming. I'm gonna pick up my son, and I'll bring my son to work with me today. It's good to get the kids out there working. Yeah, so later.